Alright guys, welcome back to the Paranormal Review, and today, this video footage I'm about to show you is one of the first videos or footage or pictures, well so it's a video, but I'm just saying of anything that's ever been sent to me or that I've reviewed, this is the first one that actually scared me. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, my heart was beating and I was afraid. And this is the first thing that's ever made me feel this way. This review is going to be a little bit longer than normal because there's quite a lengthy description and some other things that I want to talk about. I did quite a bit of stabilization and zooms ins and took some screenshots to break down. So if you want to get straight to the video, please check the link below for the original or for my only stabilized and zoomed in. But I'm going to give a pretty lengthy description on this one and breakdown because I find this one very fascinating. Anyways, the uploader's name, well, not his username is Mountain Hiker, and this is what he says. He says, "I was up American Fork Canyon near Tibble Creek Reservoir. I thought I saw something a few minutes before when I was a little further away. It kind of scared me, but I figured it was probably just a moose, elk, or probably a bear, maybe a bear. The area is pretty forested, and I wasn't quite sure where the animal was. I only saw it for a second before it disappeared behind some trees. I had to walk through some snow and trees to get to where I started recording. And I'm going to show you guys that when we get the video started. I'm going to kind of explain. I talked to him on the phone and he's kind of giving me a little bit more background. Okay, let's continue. I saw a movement in the trees and that's when I moved the camera to capture whatever it was. It was scary. I was scared already. But when I stepped into the clearing outside of the trees, I was absolutely terrified. I only saw it for a second before I ran. The video captured more than I can remember. I only remember it being the most massive animal I've ever seen, and I can't think about it without shaking." You're going to see why, because if this is legitimate, it's pretty scary. I don't want to say that it is for sure a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, but I don't know what else it could be. I spend a lot of time outdoors hiking, etc., and I have never seen a Bigfoot or even believe that they could be possible. Now, I've spoken to this individual on the phone and through email, and they give me a little bit more background. Now, I think this statement here gives a little bit more credibility. I hate when people say, "I'm looking for Bigfoot and I found one." And in this case, it's someone that's, at least they're saying that they have never believed in Bigfoot or didn't think that they could be possible. So for me, that adds more credibility to their claim because I think people who want to prove something, they want to prove something. So this person is out here hiking or whatever, and okay, so this is where he started recording, right? So before this, he was back down the hill just a little further apparently, and there's this line of trees right here, and so apparently he was back. I wish I could pan the camera and show you, but this is all he sent me, so this is all we have. So, but apparently, if he was down the hill further behind this tree line, and he saw some movement up here somewhere. I mean, that's all I can tell from his phone conversation. And that's when he decided, okay, look, there's a moose or an elk or a bear up there. I'm gonna get a little bit closer and get some, maybe not even footage, but I guess footage because that's what he took film. So that's when he decided, okay, I'm gonna go up here, get around this tree line, and then he starts filming to see if he can capture whatever it was on film. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to run this now, and so apparently what happened is he got up here. And he didn't know exactly where the creature was. He just knew it was in this general area. Maybe he came from this direction back here, and you'll see that there's movement up here in these bushes, and the camera pans over there, and then you see the creature come out here, and then it walks down here, and then I'm not sure if it stops or what, but that's when he runs. But it stops somewhere right here. And just stares at the guy, or maybe it's the back's turned that way. I can't tell. But here, you can make up your own mind. See, right? You can see the movement right through here. And then he's just taking off and running. Okay, let me play that one more time for you. Okay, so now that you know where it starts out at. See, his breathing is already pretty hard. I don't know if that's because it's cold and the snow, but he said he was already kind of afraid because when you're dealing with big animals like that, there's some fear involved there. you know. So I can understand that he's breathing because he's kind of scared, but he wants to catch it on film. So he's kind of zooming in and out on that thing right there. And then you just run. You can hear right here the camera actually, the zoom retracts back into the camera. You can hear it slam back as it zooms out. And at first I was kind of suspicious about that, but then I was thinking about that when you're in like that fight or flight situation, everything is meant. You know, you need to get out of there. And I think that would be a natural movement of your hand. Slam the camera back and run. So I don't think that is actually suspicious. I think that is actually gives maybe more credibility to this video, if anything, because I mean, if you think about your hands on the camera, you're wanting to back up and run. The first thing you're going to do is your hands are going to move backwards, your body's going to move backwards, you're going to run. So if your hands are already grabbing that camera lens, I think that would be a natural movement. Listen right here. It almost kind of looks like he falls over right there. I don't know. I should ask him. But it almost looks like right here he almost falls over and I guess when the camera turns off. And here's some stabilized footage. Look at that arm. That arm is like way out there. Maybe he just ends the camera. Maybe he just stops the camera right there. I'm not sure. Look how long those arms are, and look how massive that thing is. Every time I look at this thing, it seriously scares me. I don't know what to say about it, other than like when I see this, I don't want to go in the forest. Look how big that. Look, I don't know. I don't see any shiny masks. I don't see any flabs. I don't see any like sign of any, I don't know, costume or anything. I just see like look at these. I don't know. It is far away. That's true. So it's hard to really say like for sure. But when I'm just looking at this thing, I just see this massive creature. I mean, those arms look like they're down to like its kneecaps. I'm not the best at stabilizing. I don't have like the greatest software. I'm wondering if maybe Thinker Thunker or someone who is better at that, or maybe Para Breakdown or something. I'm gonna give you guys a shout out here, but I wonder if you guys have any of that kind of stuff that you guys can do about. But look at this. Look at the knee and the arm. I mean, it's what, 3 inches? I mean, if I stand up and I put my arm straight down, I'm a good foot for my knees. This thing's knees are, I don't know. And I'm gonna continue. So these are just some screenshots I took. So look at you can see the hands here, and they kind of curve with this thing. If those were like extensions on the arm, there wouldn't be any like curvature there, right? The fingers would go straight out. See, you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. See how the hand, you can see the actual hand here. The fingers bending, and then the arm. And look how massive the arm is. It's like a good, like 6 inches wide, or thick it looks like. And then I took this one. Look at this tree. And I know we don't have anything to measure that tree by, but that tree looks a good 5 to 6 inches thick. And look at this creature. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a good like, and then whatever's behind this tree. So it's a good like, I would say 5 to 6 of those trees thick. I mean, there's nothing to measure that tree by. It could be thicker than that. It could be thinner, but that's all we have to go by. And here's the actual video again. He sounds scared already. I mean, he did see something before. You know that he's a really great actor. Just look how massive that thing is. I've never seen a video where the creature, actually looks so massive ever before. I mean, I just look at this and it scares me. It scares me like so bad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just so shocking to me. I'm gonna stop talking and run the whole thing for you one more time. If you guys want to leave, go ahead and leave and send me your thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe. Send me any footage or a link to your footage that you think is legitimate Bigfoot footage, and I'll review it for you. I'm gonna say this one, out of probably every video I've ever reviewed before, this one stands right up there with the Provo Canyon Bigfoot and some of those other ones. You know, this one, I I just can't. I don't know what to say about it because it's so believable. His reaction is legitimate. The why he's filming sounds legitimate. There's no one in the background yelling, "Hey, look, there's a Bigfoot." He's not looking and screaming, "Oh, look, a Bigfoot! Look, a Bigfoot!" You know, as far as I'm concerned, or if he's telling the truth, he's looking for the moose or the bear or whatever he thought he had filmed, or it's not filmed, but that he had seen, went up to film it, and this is what he caught. And so I think he has a legitimate reason for filming. I would run like crap if I saw something like that, if it was that massive, stand out from behind these trees. I mean, he says this was. I mean, he didn't really know how far away, but I mean, he says it was at least 100 yards. You know, I'm not sure if it looks that far. And when you're hiking, you don't have like that great of distance. I mean, that looks like it could be a little. It looks like it could be like 50 yards, but you exaggerate when you're scared. Everything seems bigger. So I don't know. Maybe I misheard him and he said 100 feet, but that looks a little bit further than 100 feet, but not 100 yards. So I don't know what to say there. That measure might be a little bit off, but he does sound legitimate, and I like that he sounds scared. Anyways, I'm going to continue this. If you guys want to take off, go ahead. Please subscribe, though, and send me your footage. But I'm going to run it one more time for you guys so you can see it again. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that right there for you guys. Anyways, for those that remain, thank you for remaining and watching this video. I do all those videos just for you guys and for my own. I mean, it's fun to do, so I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your subscriptions, and if you have anything you want to send me, please do. And I look forward to those things. They're the funnest ones to do is when you guys send me stuff. I really love it. Anyways, please share this. And please let me know what you think in the comment section, because this video is, to me, the best one that has ever been sent to me, and probably one of the best ones that I have ever reviewed. So anyways, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.